So much to take in already, and with the round table creeping up, let's visit the players and see their last minute strategies.
Yeah,
Is this what you do in your spare time?
Masturbate. Oh, that's recorded. Sorry.
That's on camera.
I dabble.
In the dark
So
arts.
this is what you do on your work breaks. I got it.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, no, I don't actually work. I don't do anything. So is anybody thinking anything about the vote?
Yeah.
Do we want to just do stick again, make it easy?
No, I actually don't want to do stick again. I feel like the question should be who didn't know Shannon had a shield, but I feel like almost everyone had a suspicion. Even stick, I'm not gonna.
Get her out.
But I don't know. I
Sorry.
feel like most people thought or assumed she might have. Maybe that's not what happened, and that's not the way to go. I don't know.
She keeps saying she told everybody in the group, but I didn't know, and I didn't know. She said this afternoon when she finally messaged me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked her who she thought had the other shields, but she wouldn't say who, and she was confident she knew who they were.
Mm.
And
So,
I had the same exact conversation with her, Ron, actually.
Yeah.
Very similar. She told me she had the shield, and then she was like, I know the other two, but I'm not going to say. And I was like, well, you don't know both of them.
yeah.
But something she
Because
also said
Ryan
to me.
was saying
Also something
he
she
had a
said to me. Oh, sorry. Delay.
No, go ahead.
She also said because she knows where all three shields are, that if someone doesn't die, it would make her look faithful. Granted, she did not know where all three shields were, so I don't think it does that. But I will say that was like very odd. I had to ask her for her logic on that one.
Say it again.
Exactly. So she said, because I know where all three shields are, if one of them gets hit, dinged, bing, 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 that means I'm a faithful. And I was like, well, if you get killed, maybe it means you're a faithful. And then now it looks like that's what happened. This is weird that we talked about it earlier is the only thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't believe a traitor would waste a murder, though, to make themselves look innocent. I think the murder is like their most powerful
There's
weapon.
no way.
No way.
There's no way.
Then if she says Shannon is the traitor and she had a shield, and she's claiming she knew who they were, and she's going to probably think that they were Ryan P, Tara, and her.
That's what she assumed, yeah.
So then she wouldn't have gone for any of those folk.
None of them died.
So then none of them died. We didn't know Brady was leaving and Sick was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
She
Do
probably
we think they could have killed one of us?
So,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, just like, admittedly, Shannon, I've considered that you could have been doing that to know where one was.
Yeah.
I also haven't talked to you a lot, admittedly. I know that. So I was just curious.
That's exactly what you told me today too. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be
Me?
honest,
Well, I didn't mean to cut you off, Tara. I'm sorry. I was just
That's okay. That's it.
no. I was just saying that's exactly the same thing you told me today too.
Yeah. Like, I don't have a lot of capacity to chat during the day. And I was like, I got to talk. There's a few people I haven't talked to, and I wanted to talk to you. But like, so, I mean, maybe there's a little part of me that's why I'm considering you, because I just haven't gotten into
and that's
chatting
fair.
with you
I
a
haven't
lot more.
reached out to
but-
anyone.
Yeah.
I've let people reach out to me, and only because I know that I've been relatively aggressive online, like in this
Yeah.
part, like the Zoom portion of things.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm not going to start.
Well,
friending people
here's
on
what I'm
like-
gonna say. If I do write your name down tonight, Shannon, which I don't want to do, the only reason would be because I accepted the friend request you sent me, but you never reached out. So it's like,
Well, I did send a friend request in case people were trying to
yeah.
get to me because.
Well, no,
they
I'm
were
just
trying
saying,
to-
like, I don't want to write your name down, and I'm hoping somebody else has other thoughts. It sounds like
Well, I mean, I'm 100%. I'm still on Anthony.
Okay.
Still.
Why, Anthony?
Oh, yeah?
I didn't tell him I had a shield. I told other people I had a shield. So if they did, in
Well,
fact,
I told him
he's on that
earlier today
list.
when he talked to me that I knew you had a shield because of how you jumped up to get the socks. So that might be where
Yeah.
he got it from. That might have come from me.
Yeah,
Full disclosure.
but there are two
Yeah,
people.
or me.
Yeah, there are two people
Patterson,
that
what,
know.
you were gonna say something.
Yeah, well,
Ah, I'm not convinced by that either.
Are we going to roundtable right after this? Is that the?
Yeah, I think that's what he
So we have
said.
7
I
minutes.
missed that.
Yep.
If we want to bounce around, we can, because I don't have any new ideas unless you
Yep.
guys do.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Okay.
What are we in? The drawing room.
We are in. No, we're in. Oh, we are in the drawing room. Yeah, and so everyone else is in the
There's
King's
only
Court room.
2 big groups because that's how we
So-
do it.
I know. I will say Shannon said if she was the one that was murdered, she thinks it was Anthony because she voted him. I don't know if that's too basic.
I heard that. too.
Shannon's suspicious of Anthony to be a traitor, though. So why would she? Wha- I
She
think
thinks he tried to murder her and she had the shield. But I think Anthony knew she had a shield. So I'm not convinced by that either. I'm just relaying what Shannon had told us when we first deduced she was maybe the one that got murdered.
Yeah. I'm kind of leaning towards Shannon.
You are.
I am.
And you think she tried to kill you or I?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because
Well, Tina,
So-
you were in some discussions I was in earlier today too, but it wasn't any talk about banishment. The talks I heard earlier today were rising
I didn't.
Oh.
skill for the traders that wouldn't raise any suspension.
You're freezing up.
Yeah, and Tina, this has not been like this is that conversation happened, and then it was talked about at the start of the call, so it hasn't been an all day thing. So it's not like you're gone.
Okay.
I don't want you to think that we've been talking about you all day. That's not the case. At all.
Okay. No,
Um,
no, thank you so much for sharing that with me, because then I can speak to it at the
Yeah.
round table and say, I look spooked just because my nerves are shot. It's not it's not an indication that I'm a traitor,
Yeah.
because I'm not.
Yeah,
So-
I don't.
Am I
I'll be-
still
I'll-
freezing now?
a little bit, but you're coming
Oh,
in.
I was say I switched internet. That might help.
Okay. I think you're good now. But
Better, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not fully convinced I'm going to vote for you, Tina, yet. But I just want to let you know that there's a chance that I'm going to. But I'm going to hear the round table and then make a choice. Okay.
Well,
So what I was trying to
please-
say with Tina when I was freezing was that what I heard about you today was that you would have been an innocuous decision for the murder. I never heard anything about voting you for banishment.
Did not happen as far as I'm aware. Until right when
Yeah,
the call started.
all I'm going to say is please don't vote for me. I guarantee you I am not a traitor. Let's try to target who really is a traitor, because it's not me.
It's tricky, I know, and because everyone has said kind of the same thing in different ways. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna I'll kind of hear what's being said tonight, and I'll make a decision from there. I don't want to promise
Okay.
that I'm not going to vote for you.
So
but
as long as we have the people in the room we have here now, I have to be careful about who pops in and out. But like I said to Shannon earlier, I've been one of her biggest advocates all day. Anthony, like you and I are in alliance. There's a third member. I think he's gotta go. There's too much talk. There's too much people talking about stuff he said to
true.
them, stuff he didn't share with us. He said we were an alliance. We were going to be the guys, the final 3. Didn't tell us shit about his shield.
oh yeah,
Bro,
that
that's
is
a red
tricky.
flag.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe-
a red flag to me.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
He spent the entire day and me and Anthony in his chat trying to tell me Shannon.
All right.
I was
see,
like,
now that makes
sorry.
me lean towards Tina.
yeah, like I kind of came out of that room being like, oh,
Did she
okay.
did she
Like,
have anything to say
Yeah, what did
to
she-
Ryan's
yes.
accusations?
just basically like, oh no, it's like it was just fully like I genuinely don't want to get it wrong again today. So that's all I was saying by that comment.
Ron just
um,
left us.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what her defense was basically like, oh, that's all I meant is I just, don't want to take a swing and miss again. And that's
Hey,
all
I
I was
totally
trying to
get
say
it.
by,
I
I get it, but also.
It was really weird. Ron, I think, convinced me that it could be Shannon again, and then it seems like we convinced Ron it was Tina in a short amount of time. So that's interesting. What
Yeah,
are you
the
thinking,
three-
Tara? Sorry.
Okay, so honestly, the other name I've been hearing is yours.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
kind of
figured
going
that might
around.
happen. Yeah, I figured that might
Yeah.
happen.
And so I think between the conversations I've had today and what I've been hearing, I'm
Are you
not
okay?
not considering it. So I just wanted to, that's why I came looking for you to just kind of see what you're thinking and what your defense was, you know, like there's.
I don't know what I'm defending against, I guess, at
Yeah,
this
what are
moment.
the
What makes me look like a traitor?
That you're one of the people that could have been getting a shield and to hide and know where one was. I don't know. And honestly, just a general, like,
It's just I failed the vibe check, is what you're saying.
no, because like you give great vibes. That's the thing. You seem awesome, and just like.
Then there was conversation about this Tina thing, but it still makes me wonder about Alex.
What's your theory?
Well, see, Scout's honor, he told Anthony and I today he was voting Shannon.
Well, rest assured, I'm going to be addressing this at the roundtable tonight because I'm not going to have
Good.
people speculating on me or how I act when certain things are mentioned and then assign a characteristic to me. So, you know, I've been pretty quiet at the roundtable thus far.
So, and
Not tonight.
I'll
I'm
be
going to
honest,
nip this in the bud.
that was another contributor, I think, for people was there was a couple people who just were a little quiet at the last roundtable, and there was some suspicion that what's it called? That people who were quiet just were letting things happen the way they were, Anthony and Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was probably something that played into it as well, just full transparency.
Right. No, I get it. And I can't remember who told me or whatever, but they were like, you know, your name, you and Tara have been discussed just because you fly under the radar and you don't, you know, say a whole lot. So,
But then I've been
you
discussed.
know, and that certainly wasn't my intention.
Yeah, the only
I'm sorry, Shannon?
conversation. Oh yeah,
I've been
yeah,
discussed
Shannon.
because I say too much.
There's no happy
That's
medium.
literally
Fair
what
win.
people were saying, yeah. And I was saying that's a dumb reason to eliminate somebody. She ran for that shield. She's clearly looking for protection.
Ron, would you be okay me chatting with me in a room one-on-one?
Yep.
Okay.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay. Let's go to trophy room if you're cool with that. And people can join. We're not gonna like exclude
You
people.
got 9 seconds. Well,
Oh,
you
shit.
got the buffer though, 30-second buffer. Go.
So Anthony, here's what's killing me about Alex, bro. And like, I probably shouldn't have admitted what we had going on, but it wasn't just the shield. Like, there was a lot of other things that he straight up lied to us about, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check out that room.
Okay.
Like, he told us he was talking to people that he wasn't, and told us that he wasn't talking to people that clearly he was. Like,
Yeah.
I've been clear and open with you the whole game.
Same.
Yeah. Like that, this does not sit right with me, dude. Because like the Shannon vote has not felt good all day, and now I'm hearing the stuff about Alex.